Hey guys, it's just Ken here. Just wanted to do a quick little video this afternoon about a little known formula called the super compensation phase. So if you don't know what that is, don't stress, we're just about to go through it. But before we do that, let me give you a quick little outline of how it works and how you've already probably experienced this before. So, think to yourself back to the last time that you had a really big session doing weights on, say, leg day. More than likely you got up the next day or probably the day after and you were really sore. Those are the types of days where you can't walk or you feel like getting up out of a chair is horrific and it feels like your lower body is just falling off your body and it's not even attached to you anymore. So you know exactly the type of days that I'm talking about. If you're someone who works out a lot, you've probably already seen, memes that are on the internet about leg day and about how hard it is. So what we're going to do today is we're going to discuss the science behind why that happens and why it's so important for you to be able to grow and increase your strength and increase your muscle mass. So what happens with your body is depending on your schedule that you're on. So most bodybuilding programs are either brought down into full body workouts or into individual days for different muscle parts when you're doing your workouts. So if you're doing a split program, you've got, say, chest, back, arms, shoulders, abs, maybe some sprints in there as well, or maybe some low intensity cardio for walking, maybe 2 to 3 hours spread out over the week. So you might do a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday walk. The reason why those programs are split out like that is because it gives your body enough time to adapt, enough time to have an stimulated response to the training session that you have, and then it gives your body a recovery or adaptation period where you recover. So next time that you do the workout, you are more able or capable to lift a higher weight or increase your reps, or just being able to handle the workout that you did the week previous just a little bit better because you've let yourself adapt and recover. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at the graph of what that looks like, and then we're going to walk through it and have a talk about it. So the first part is there having your stimulus, which is the actual session that you do. So once you have the session done, then what happens is you've broken down the muscle fibers inside of your body and your body goes into complete recovery mode. Remember that your nervous system is completely responsive to the amount of stimulus that you have in regard to your muscle training. So if you are training really hard and you have an overstimulated response to breakdown of the fibers inside of your muscle, then it goes into a recovery phase. Now that recovery phase can last anywhere between 3 days to 5 days to even maybe a week, depending on how hard the workout was. So then what happens after that is your body wants to completely adapt to the stimulus that you provided. So from a neurological and physiological perspective, your body's like, I don't actually know what happened, because your body doesn't recognize that you went and did weights. It just thinks that something happened in your environment and you had to overextend yourself using a specific muscle group, and now you are in a detrimental point of view in regard to how your muscle is placed out. So it needs to recover, it needs to rebuild, and if that ever happens again to you, then your body needs to be able to, more than it had an ability of previously, recover and adapt to it and plow through that situation again. Because the thing that you have to remember is your body has no way to I guess, recognize what year it is. Your body doesn't know that it's, 2,000 years since, the BC area, or it doesn't know that there's been extinction of dinosaurs, and it doesn't know that you're not in caveman era. Your body can't recognize what year it is. All it recognizes is something happened to you. You had a really heavy response in regard to the weights that you were lifting during your workout, and now you need to repair. So after you've gone through the repairing phase, so that's through good hydration, good nutrition, good sleep, probably some supplements in there as well to help repair your nervous system after you've done the training. And then it goes into what is called the supercompensation phase. So the supercompensation phase is where your body looks at the workout that you did maybe 4 or 5 days previously, the repair factor, and then it says, okay, if that ever happens again, we need to be prepared for it, and we need to make sure that when we go through it, if that happens again, we are more than able to recover from it. So what that looks like is your body building muscle, building strength, building the ability for your nervous system to recover. So when you go through your next leg day workout, your body can handle more weight, more duration, more time under tension, and you're going to have a better response and a better fitness level than you'd had the week prior. And that's the reason why we break our workouts down, and that's the reason why programs are built in specific different ways to make sure that when you do your workouts, you're able to increase the weight nearly every week, depending on how close you are to your absolute maximum of what you can lift, and that your repair time is adequate enough so that can happen. And when the workout happens the next time around, that you can lift much, much heavier because your body's adapted to the response that you had for the week previous. So that's it for the supercompensation phase, guys. I hope you really enjoyed that last little bit of information. And yeah, tune in next week and we'll have a little bit more for you. Awesome. Have a good night.